Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Hello, gorgeous. Time for a 360 swag review, and this is one of the crown jewels of my collection. I'm one of the biggest Robocop fans, and I watched the 1987 film by Paul Verhoeven starring Peter Weller, the coolest voice in Hollywood, every single year. And as a lifelong Robocop fan, I can tell you that for the most part, Robocop merchandise has been fairly lacking. The figures have always lacked articulation, and they've never been able to get Peter Weller's likeness rights. Until 2014. Now, when I first got into toy collecting, I thought $50 was a lot to pay for an item. 100 was really pushing it. This guy was so expensive, I don't want to talk about it. But despite his astronomical price, I think he's actually worth it because of all the detail. He comes in this colossal box. And as a detail freak, Hot Toys is my kind of toy. They're all about the details. Even when you open up the box, the styrofoam that holds Robo has this beautiful Robocop logo pressed into it. And here he is in all his glory. There were two versions available, one with and one without the chair, and I'm really glad that I paid the extra for the chair. Now, one of the most difficult things I've seen to get on Robocop merchandise is his color. He's not just metallic, he's got a slight blue sheen to him with just a touch of pearl. A lot of the time I see them go overboard on the pearl, and you get a Robocop that's kind of purpley. But this one is perfect. It's exactly like the movie. He's just pearl from certain angles when the light hits him just right. I have no idea how they did it other than they're Hot Toys. There isn't really much to the chair, but it's still ultra detailed. It has a bunch of hosing on the back and even has some lights. This set does come with stickers that you can stick on the upper right monitors, but I think I'll just keep these on the label. Looks fine to me this way. Even in a seated position like this thing just blows me away. I cannot believe the detail on this thing. But the real fun comes when he stands up. One of Robo's coolest gimmicks is his Auto 9 leg hoster, which is really easy to open up. His fingers are individually articulated, so you can pose him in a firing position or have him spinning the gun. Now, I'm a huge Peter Weller fan, and I have said for the longest time that the guy has the coolest voice in Hollywood.
Thank you.
So what could make this figure even cooler? Peter Weller's voice. Use this magnet thing to pop off the back plate, which is metal, and then you unscrew the battery compartment. I just leave the screw out because the door stays in there by itself. It takes really weird batteries that I've never seen before. Not AA or AAA. I don't know what these are, but they're not too hard to find. Pop the batteries in, and then when you press the O on the Robocop logo,
stay out of trouble.
He talks. So cool.
Drop the gun. You are under arrest.
Usually I'm not a big fan of voice clips in toys, but these are really clear quality.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
And it's Peter Weller's voice.
Come quietly or there will be trouble.
And they picked all the right quotes. It's not a gimmick I plan on using a lot, but it's so cool that it's there. Remember to take the batteries out if you're not going to use it for a while. Batteries leak, and so will your eyes, if they leak in this gorgeous piece.
They'll fix you. They fix everything.
And if that's not all enough, he comes with even more accessories to provide some variety of poses. He comes with a battle-damaged chest plate and a battle-damaged helmet. And if you look close enough, you can see his eye through the bullet hole. Very cool. He comes with a pair of fists, since the articulated fingers can't really form tight fists. And he actually comes with two Auto 9s. One's plastic and one's die-cast. While the idea of a die-cast Auto 9 sounds cool, it's actually too heavy for him to hold. So I just used the plastic one. And he comes with 3 extra facial expressions. The first one is with Puckered Lips, which is what Robo looks like when he's squeezing off a few rounds on the Auto 9. Then there's one with the mouth slightly open, just looking kind of pensive, ready. And then there's the pain face. I like this one the best in the recharging chair, to recreate when he was having a nightmare. It is so cool to finally have Peter Weller approved likenesses for Robocop merch. And I'm so thankful that the artists at Hot Toys were able to do justice to his likeness. These are perfect. It does not look like a toy. This thing looks like it was used as a miniature on the original film.
I don't find it silly at all.
They've really thought of everything here. He's not just a brick or a statue. He's got amazing articulation too. The shoulders have joints that pop out to give you even more range. and the legs do too. This is especially helpful when posing him in a seated position in the chair. And he comes with his data spike for when he's not arresting you anymore. An absolutely beautiful piece, made only more beautiful by the follow-up Robocop figures by Hot Toys, Alex Murphy and Battle Damaged Robocop. He's ridiculously expensive and a lot of people might not be able to justify owning him, but for the ultra Robocop fans like myself, it's been a long time coming. I absolutely love this figure and I'm so happy that Hot Toys followed it up with the Alex Murphy and Battle Damaged Robocop, which I'll be reviewing soon. If you have a question or comment about the Hot Toys Robocop, scroll down and go to town, and to join the nerd tribe, hit subscribe. Nerd must stay. Hadouken!